I can't hear you. Okay, guys. We are starting very soon, okay? Okay. So everybody, you're welcome. You're welcome to the channel. Let's wait for a few people so that we can start. And today, I had a very stressful night. I had a very stressful night. I've been on the road for like 6 hours. I just got to the office. So we'll be starting very soon. We'll be starting very, very soon. Okay. Let's see if others can join. Let's see if others can join. Okay. So guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. So give me some few minutes so that we'll look at the chat, what happened today and what we are expecting for the upcoming week. Okay. And I'll be sharing some interesting things with you guys. We are about to start the trading. I have some fantastic news for you guys. So guys, kindly hold on. I'll get back to you so that we can start. We can start the session. Okay, guys. So, Billionaires Club, I see you. Let me see those. If you have any Rocky Media, I see you. If you have any pair that you want us to discuss, just drop it in the chat and I'll be willing to look at that for you guys. I have some fantastic news for you guys. And within the week, I'm proud to announce that we partnered with Infinos Limited or Infinos Capital. And it will be a very great milestone to achieve. Now, Infinos Capital will be our brokerage partner for, for the coming days with Gold Forex Institute. Like, everybody would need to deal with Infinos Capital. The fact is that we are trying to engage them to give us very good offers to promote or to encourage our students to work very smart and also get the best platform to trade, okay? We are also looking at a lot of activities that will also empower our students or our mentees to grow very stronger. Okay, so Infinos is trying to partner with Gold Forex Institute to organize programs, to organize like boot camps, to organize seminars that would enrich the trading capacity of Forex traders in Ghana. So guys, if you've not opened your account with Infinos Capital or Infinos, you have to do that. Once you open the account, we would be available to give you free signal service. The current signal group has been resolved. We are creating a new VIP group, a new signal group, and it will be absolutely free for a limited time. So once you open your account, you get free VIP entry, okay, where you have free signals. You'll be having some periodic mentorship sessions all for free, okay. It's all sponsored by Infinos Capital, so it is what it is. Try and get your account, right? Okay. Now, another serious announcement. I'll be dropping another serious announcement, so you guys should be on the chat, and in the course of the analysis, I'll be making announcement that is going to be crazy, okay? So just stay tuned as we analyze some of the chart. We are going to look at what has really happened and what we are expecting to happen in the coming days. So if this is your first time visiting this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click or press on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we upload the next video. As usual, my name is Dr. Harmonics, your favorite mentor, and it is on the chat with Dr. Harmonics session. Okay, so let's proceed to the chat, and please, I'll be dropping some announcements, so I would hope that everybody will stay glued to the chat and see whatever we'll be producing over here. I can see on the YouTube channel, I can see people talking about the fact that we should be looking at pound USD, Euro USD, US oil, which is oil, gold, USD JPY, right? USD JPY, why Infinos, and it's our fund secured. Okay, so Black Dot family, Infinos is a tier 1 regulatory or regulated broker, and they are in UK and other jurisdictions, different countries. Now, one of the reasons why I joined Infinos Capital is their response rate when it comes to their support, okay? Their response rate when it comes to their support. They are very, very swift. They are very, very swift when it comes to their support. Now, there is also the Momo deposit, the mobile money deposit, where, depositing in your account with mobile money is very instant, and withdrawal doesn't take much time, okay? and we have the support of the leadership. In fact, if you register your account with Gold Forex Institute, you have about 6 relationship managers managing or attending to all the clients that are referred from Gold Forex Institute. And that should tell you that priority is given to you when you are with Gold Forex Institute, okay? So that's the main reason why you should open account with Infinos Global, okay? Yes, Basil the Great, I have Telegram channel, which is t.me/Dr Harmonics mentorship. Okay, let me pin it here on YouTube. Okay, let me pin it here on YouTube so that you. Okay, guys, I think there is an error here. So I'm trying to type the Telegram channel so that if you are not in the channel, now when you get to the channel, make sure you look out for the chat room, okay? The discussion room, so that you also okay. Okay, so let me pin this. Okay, so make sure you join the Telegram group where I'll be sharing much information over there. I can see Nueto and Nuete Martin, Elom. So the STR guys, you are here on Telegram. Sorry, is it? So you are here on Zoom and others are joining me live on YouTube, okay? Now, that is the priority you guys have, okay? As being part of the STR, you are here on Zoom and others are watching me on YouTube, okay? And let me also tell you that this Monday, this coming Monday is another edition of the STR Strategy course. And this time is going to be better and I'm going to reveal new things, okay? So the old student, you can join from the 4th day, from Thursday, Friday, you can also join the session. Okay, so Thursday, Friday, next week, Thursday, Friday, the old student can also join the session if you've already, so that you can also better your knowledge when it comes to the STR strategy. Okay, because I might be adding some few things to make the strategy better, especially the entry criteria. I mean, the reason why you should enter the market, or when you are supposed to enter in the lower time frame, we are going to add more things to it to make it look better, okay? So if you're an old student and you've already done the STR is basically a swing trading strategy, and it also works with day trading, but efficiency is when it's being used on the swing trading approach, okay? Now, in terms of the entry criteria, I want to look at how best we can get a sniper entry from the STR strategy. So we'll be adding new things to it. If you're already a student or you're a past student, you might also want to join from Thursday and Friday, you can join the session. Now, one great thing, okay? One great thing I'm going to be doing next week is that next week we are going to launch our trading floor. So amazing. So we are going to start the trading floor next week. And this is a promise. The flyers will be out. And everybody, if you want to make money, if you want to trade with like-minded traders, I mean, sometimes when you are in the house and you are trading, you might do some analysis and you realize that your analysis might go wrong. Okay, so this is the opportunity. I'm looking at the fact that, so we'll start with the classroom session next week. Then we'll plan on ways as to how best we can do the online session too. Okay, so that we'll have classroom sessions and we'll stream it for people online to also contribute this way. Okay, now it's a premium session, so it will come at a cost because of the fees and other stuff, right? Because of the internet, the fees and other stuff. It's a premium session actually. So the prices will be out. You come to Gold Forex Institute, then you meet like-minded traders. This is not where we are going to teach. It's basically trying to add value to your analysis. Probably they are experienced traders, and some might not be so much experienced, but at the end of the day, once you do analysis, you'll be able to do your check and errors and be able to see the kind of trade that would at least give you most of the money. Okay, so it's very interesting when you guys come together and do analysis. Even at my level, sometimes I do analysis and my STR student will drop a chart and I'll have different opinion about it. Okay, so guys, this is the time, and you guys should come together as traders, come to the trading floor. Gold Forex Institute is one of the biggest Forex academy in Ghana. So we are starting the trading floor, and everybody, if you are really trading, you want to make money, and you are not doing 8 to 5 job, you can see coming to the floor will be like you coming to work because you are here to make money. So we'll be looking for day trading strategies for you guys, all of us, to make money once we come to the floor. Okay, so it will be launched next week, and I'm expecting everybody, wherever you are in Ghana, you can join. You can join on the live session or online session. And if you're in Accra or around Accra, you can come to the trading floor and we make money together. Okay, so my name is Dr. Harmonics. And as you know, if this is your first time joining the session, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's move to the chart to see what happened today and what we are expecting to happen in the next week coming. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the chart and let's see what is happening on the chart. Okay, so don't forget to also subscribe to my Instagram channel or Instagram page, Dr. Harmonics, right? Now let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart and see what is actually happening on the chart. Okay, first of all, let's go to the economic calendar. So this is today's news, right? This is today's news. Okay, so this is today's news. Now, so we had the RBA statement, okay. The RBA statement. So the Reserve Bank of Australia, there was a statement. I don't know what actually happened, but definitely to be about interest rates or anything, okay. So I don't know what actually happened, but this news could also have an impact on Australian dollar pairs. But what we were all eyeing or we're all looking at was the NFP. Okay, so there was also Canadian news, right? There was also Canadian news. Now, employment change for Canada. We had employment change for Canada. Okay, so Big Bad James said, please, can this strategy be used to trade with derivative indices? Yes, it can be trading with derivative indices and everything, okay? Stocks, derivative, synthetic indices and the rest, right? Now, Canada, so employment change for Canada, the previous was 42 K, right? It was 43.2K. This is the employment change. And the forecast was 20, but the actual was negative 30, right? That was negative 30. So it was better. It was better. I mean, people had employment, but it did not reach the forecast. However, it was better than the previous, okay? So it's quite some good news for Canada thereof. It wasn't, the impact wouldn't be so much, but it was quite a good news for Canada. Unemployment rate, now the previous was 4.9. The forecast was 5, but it stayed at the previous. Okay, so that means that the unemployment rate did not increase. Okay, the unemployment rate did not increase. It stayed as it was, right? That means that overall, Canada should be positive with the news. Okay, the hourly wages was 5.6. The previous was 5.6. And we had 5.4, the actual. That means that wages were reduced, right? Wages were reduced. The hourly wages. Now, full-time employment change, previous was negative and actual was negative. That means that people having full-time employment reduced. Now, what we were all looking for was the non-farm payroll. Now, this was one of the most shocking news. Like, I never expected this. I never expected this. But you see, sometimes the technical, okay, Samuel Hizi, thank you very much. Yes, I trade volatility. I trade volatility. Now, this is something I was actually not expecting. Now, non-farm payroll is the biggest news on the US market, and it's being released first Friday of every month. And the previous, okay, so the previous has been revised. It used to be a figure, now it's been revised to 398,000. Now, 398K. So 398,000 non-farm payroll. Now the forecast was estimated to get to 250,000. That means that it was expected to reduce. Now look at the gap between 398K and 250. That means that, I mean, people were expecting a huge fall of the non-farm payroll. You understand? That means that non-farm payroll, people who were put on the payroll, like it should have, it should have reduced drastically. Workers in the US, like it should have reduced drastically. Now, look at the actual, look at what happened. We had 528K. That means that even now they were expecting the non-farm payroll to reduce drastically, but rather it went higher than even the expected, or even the previous figure, which was 398. That is a strong news for the dollar. So that means that this news is going to push the dollar very high, okay? So the DXY is expected to rise huge. Now, unemployment rate, previous was 3.6, and it was expected to remain at 3.6, but rather unemployment rate reduced to 3.5. So overall, it was also good for the dollar. Now, look at July, the average hourly earnings. Now, previous was 0.4. It was expected to reduce. That means that they were expecting the non-farm payroll to reduce and average hourly earnings to also reduce. But rather, they had a better average hourly earnings. That means that salaries or earnings of workers also increase in the United States. That is a strong indication for, that's month on month, July month on month. So that means that from from June, it was 0.4, and it was expected to reduce, and rather, so it's reduced to what, 0.5. Okay. Now let's look at average hourly earnings. That means that year on year, that means that they are comparing last year to this year for July, right? Now it was 5.2. They were expecting to reduce to 4.9, and it rather stayed at 5.2. So overall, this is very big news for the dollar. This is very big news for the dollar. And dollar has a lot of correlation with other pairs. Okay, so while this one moved in favor of the dollar, it also affected other pairs in terms of correlation. This is very huge, guys. This is very, very huge. This is very, very huge. This is actually very, very huge. Now, let's look at the impact on the chart. What happened on the chart? So that means that DXY, right? Now, when you check DXY, which is the dollar index, look at what happened. I told you guys, I just saw that I even did analysis on this. Wow. That means that it even played with my analysis. This is amazing, guys. I knew, you see, I've not even checked the chart since morning. Like, I knew this thing was going to end. You can see that I even drew my, wow. I'm really surprised myself. Like, guys, there is no way you should sell the dollar. There is no way you should sell the dollar. Don't look for any reason to sell the dollar now. Don't look for any reason to sell the dollar. So XXX USD, you should be looking for, selling opportunity. XXX USD and USD XXX should be looking for buy opportunity, because the dollar is going to get stronger and stronger. Now, let's look at the DXY on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame. Now you can see this is harmonic pattern in the STR strategy course. In the STR strategy, this is a harmonic pattern. Now we are just trying to compare the dollar against the other currencies, right? But I want to look at the strength of the dollar, and we'll then be able to know whether we should continue buying the dollar or we should look for selling opportunity for the dollar. Okay, guys. Now, when you check this thing, you realize that, please, if this is your first time joining my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. We just hit 1K in 1 month. I'm just hoping that we would subscribe to the channel. Let everybody see better analysis. This is unusual analysis that you've been seeing. Let's see better analysis. It will also guide you in your trading. And don't forget to join my Telegram channel too, where I drop important content as to how best trading will go. Now, the VIP session, we are starting the new group. In fact, the old one has been trashed because we had new partnership with Infinox. So we are starting a new VIP group, and trade session is starting on Monday. So guys, if you've not joined, just open an account with Infinox Global. You'll be added to the VIP. Once you find the account, you'll be added to the VIP session, and we'll be taking up some trade, right? Okay. And in the course of the session, I would also be inviting some guys. I'm surprised today, there is one guy called Salisu or whoever it is. Now, this guy is in SS3, and he's already trading. Imagine when you were in SS3, if you had known this thing, I'm sure some of you might have even stopped schooling, high school, your third year in high school. I'm sure some of you might even be, you would have stopped schooling if you had known this. But this guy is in SS3, and he made some analysis. I realized that, wow, this guy is catching up. Damn, this guy is really catching up. And when I see this thing, when I impact on people's life and they're able to do all this kind of analysis, then it makes me feel proud as a mentor that I'm creating opportunities for you guys, because there's no job out there. It is you. You have to make that decision to better your life. Okay. Now, when you look at DXY on the daily time frame, what do you see over here? Now, what do you see over here? Which kind of pattern do you see over here? Let me go to my my STR student. I want to know which kind of pattern. The B is at 88.6. So which kind of pattern are we expecting? Let me, if you know it, just drop it over here. Let me know the pattern. So Momo for the guys, if you know the pattern, STR. The B, look at the B is at 88.6. Which pattern are you expecting? Yeah, those on YouTube, which pattern are we expecting? Okay, Zoom, which pattern are we expecting? Which pattern are we expecting? The B is at 88.6. 88.6. 88.6. I've still not gotten any answer yet. Wow. Esperanza got it right. Esperanza is on YouTube. You got it right. Deep crab, yes. We are expecting a deep crab pattern. So Esperanza is a product of the STR Strategy course. Okay, guys. So we are expecting a deep crab. And the deep crab, the D for deep crab is 1.618. 1.618. That means that the dollar is expected from here, is expected to get to 161.8. You can see it over, which is here, right? So that means that we are expecting the dollar to rise up to 113.396. Amazing, right? So once you have this, let's go to the 1 hour time frame and reset. That means that there is no way the dollar was going to fall. There is no way the dollar was going to fall. I had not, prior to this, I have not done this. I have done this analysis already, right? I didn't know it played out so nicely. I just opened the chart and I'm seeing this thing. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. Like, I'm surprised. Okay, so Now, when you go to the 1 hour, that means that the dollar is heading towards this area. Okay. The dollar is heading towards this area, 113.396. So we are buying the dollar up to this point. That means that we are not selling, we are selling any XSX USD. So the DXY reach this price. Okay. So the DXY reach this price, we are selling XXX USD. Okay. So now let's go to the various pairs to look at the USD pairs and see their performance over, or how they are going to play out. I've not checked the chart actually, so let me see what is happening. Okay. Okay. Now, when you check the Euro USD, so Euro USD is forming this kind of pattern down here. It's forming this kind of pattern down here, right? So we had this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we had from here, we had the impulsive move up to here, right? Then we had a flat. So we had an impulsive move, then we had a flat correction. This is the weekly time frame, right? We had a correction here. So that means that we are expecting Euro USD to continue selling to the downside. Okay. Now, if it's going to sell to the downside, then we have to look for anything that should tell us that Euro USD is going to sell. So let's go to the 4 hour and see what is happening. Or let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, so that means that from here, this is 88. That means that Euro USD might even come to 1.618, which is here. Right? This is 1.618. Now, the reason why we are going to 1.618 is that the B, which is the break of market structure, is at 88 to 1. That means that we are also getting a deep crab pattern over here. Okay? A deep crab pattern. So that means that the D is going to 1.618, which is this level. So we know that our goal for Euro USD is at this price. So in the end, we are going to get something. We are going to get something like this. Which is a deep crab pattern, right? Amazing. So now, what is the way forward? What is the way forward for Euro USD? What's the way forward for Euro USD? Now we go to a more lower time frame. We are going to a more lower time frame to look at what is happening with Euro USD. Okay, so go to maybe the 4 hour time frame. Let's look at what is happening. We are doing top-down analysis. I'm just trying to show you what I go through in analyzing the market for you guys. Okay. Now you should remember that DXY has already broken, right? DXY has already broken. So that means that the sell should continue. Okay. Now, this is the 4 hour time frame. Okay. So even if we draw our trend line, from here to meet here. We can change it to a line chart, so that we get that accuracy, right? Now this is the accuracy. So all what you are looking for will be this. Okay. Okay. So let's wait for a break of this line. Let's wait for a break of this. Once it breaks, then we are looking at selling all the way to this level. Now, you can put your stop loss around, if you want to swing this, you can put your stop loss above the whole trend line, okay? So that in the way, and you calculate your risk based on this. Remember, you have to factor this in your risk calculation. Remember, this one can also come and hit this level, right, before dropping, okay? So it's because of the space here, that's why I had to shift my stop loss above a little, okay? So it can also come here and drop, right? So for here, I'll be looking for selling opportunity. I'll be looking for selling opportunity for it to break my stop loss over here. Then look at the risk to reward ratio. Let's look at the risk to reward ratio. Now, assuming I sell over here and my stop loss here. Now, my target is, let's say here. Now, what is the risk to reward? That is 4.6. That means that if I'm risking 2%, I'm targeting 10% of my money, right? If I'm risking 3%, I'm targeting 15% of my money with this trade. If I'm risking 1%, I'm targeting 4.6% of my money. So this is how you should be trading as a swing trader, okay? So the trade can dilly-dally around this place. It can go up, go down, but it will not touch your stop loss. However, you're expecting to hit this level, okay? Because DXY has already broken. By the time it gets to the 1.618 level, DXY would have also reached its target price over here. It would have also reached its target price over here, okay? So this is the approach for Euro USD. So this is the approach for Euro USD. This is the approach for Euro USD. This is the approach for Euro USD. Okay, USD. So let's look at pound USD. Okay. This should tell you that it's a long time I checked this chart. Okay. Okay, so the same scenario, let's look at the weekly time frame. Now, we had one wave down. That means that we had an impulse leg, an ABC correction. Then we had an impulse leg. So we had a flat correction, a regular flat correction. So we are going to have another impulse leg down, right? Now, if you are going to have another impulse leg down, because we are having another impulse leg down, just because we had a correction at the top. Let me show you guys. So we had a correction here. So we are expecting the trade to continue falling, okay? Because DXY has already broken, right? DXY has already broken. So we are expecting the trade to continue falling. So let's go to the daily time frame. I'm just looking for anything that should tell me to sell. Okay. So there was a break of structure here, and it came to tie this level. So it's a very good point to sell. So there was a break of structure here. Okay. A break of structure. You can see over here, break of structure. Now there was a break of structure here. It retraced into the zone. There's another break of structure. It has retraced into this zone at this level, right? So it's a good place to sell because DXY has already broken. Now, how do we sell? That means that when you draw a trend line like this, there is already a breakout on the daily time frame, right? Remember, we are selling. Those in the STR group, you can also ask your questions in the chat room. Okay, you can also ask your questions in the chat room. Now, if you are selling, then let's go to the 8-hour time frame. You can see there was a breakout and a retest, right? So there was a breakout and a retest, right? Now, on the 1-hour time frame, okay. So at this point, it's a sell. But once there is a breakout here, now there is a break of market, a break of structure. It got here. It came back to this zone. This is also another break of structure. what you can do is that you can wait for this one to come to this zone around here. Then you sell. You sell all the way down. So I'm sure by Monday we'll see it coming to this zone. Then we'll sell all the way down till the pattern or DXY reaches the 1.618. Okay. You remember DXY has more up to go. So we are going to sell till DXY get to the 1.61 zone. Now your first TP, you can mark your first TP at this support level here. Yeah, this support level, you can mark your first TP over there. Okay. Then the next TP will continue. Okay, so look for all these chart patterns. And so, in fact, XXX, DXY is going to sell, and DXY, XSS is going to buy. Like USD, ZAR, and the rest, they should be buying. Okay, they should be buying. Okay. Guys, please like the video if you enjoy what we are doing over here. Kindly like. I can see we have more people here. Please like the video, like the video. Please like the video, like the video. If you've not liked the video, please like the video for us. Please like the video. If you love the analysis, please like the video. I want to see everybody watching on YouTube to like it right now before I continue. Just like it, like the video, like the video, like the video. If you've not liked the video, please like the video. Please like the video if you've not liked the video. Okay. So expect pound USD. Please like the video if you've not liked the video. Please like the video if you've not liked the video. Please like the video if you've not liked the video, right? Okay, guys. So we've already checked. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And this channel is here to stay. We are going to give you major insights of the market. So we started, for those who are now joining, we started with analyzing DXY. After the NFP news, we looked at the impact, the breakout of the DXY, right? We had a breakout of the DXY. So this was the whole breakout of the DXY. I did the analysis. I didn't know it was already there, but I did the analysis already. Now, this was it. And here, people were buying here, right? But I was expecting to tag the major dynamic trend line. This is the minor dynamic trend line, and this is the major dynamic trend line, okay? So I was expecting to hit the major, and it hit that. Now, the news, the NFP caused the breakout. There was a breakout over here in the retest, and NFP caused the breakout of this, right? So we saw a breakout and a retest. Now it's going all the way to 1618 to this level. This is where DXY is going to. Now, I told you guys that it's going here to complete the pattern, which is a deep crab pattern. Okay, so we are going to have a deep crab pattern on DXY. You can see that it's already here. So DXY is going to have a deep crab pattern at 1.618 here. This is 1.61. The reason why we are getting deep crab is the B, which is the breakout of market structure. And this is between 0.886, which is 88.6 to 1. Okay. So if that's the case, then that means that the D is going to 1.618. Now, when I put the feed here, you see that it's exactly at 1.618, which is this level, right? So this is the level 1 point. So this is where DXY is going. That means that any XSX USD, we are going to sell, and any USD XSS, we are going to buy. Okay. So we also look at the Euro USD. Now, Euro USD gave us also a deep crab pattern. It also gave us a deep crab pattern. Now, when you check the B, which was the break of market structure, from here to here, we got to 88.6. Okay. And that means that if the B is 88, it is a strict rule. That means that the D is going to 1.618, which will form the deep crab pattern. Now this is on the daily time frame. So that means that we are looking for selling opportunity to hit the 1.618 for swing trading. Now we go to the 8 hour. Let's look at what is happening over there. It's forming a channel over here, right? So we need a breakout of the channel to complete the pattern. Okay, we need a breakout of the channel. Now, there is still a gap over here. This thing, it can even go here before dropping, or it can just go and complete this one here before dropping, or it can just break out like that. So the best way is that when you have good money, then you have to swing this one. That means that you should swing side that the stop loss should be a breathing space above the trend line here, right? There should be a breathing space above the trend line over here. Okay, so once you see a breakout here, you sell. Your stop loss should be around here. That means that it can have a lot, it can dilly-dally around this price, but eventually it should break out to complete your deep crab pattern, which is here, right? Which is this level. And that will also mean that by the time it gets to that level, by the time it gets to the end of the deep crab for Euro USD, that means that DXY would have also reached the end, which will also complete a deep crab to the top. DXY would have also completed the deep crab to the top here, right? So that is what I was looking for Euro USD. The same as Pound USD. So Pound USD too, yeah, we should also be expecting a sell for Pound USD. Now on the weekly time frame, I'm a swing trader, so when I mention the weekly time frame, you should understand. Okay. So we had the impulse leg, then we had a correction. So impulse, correction, another impulse, Then we had another correction here. This is actually an expanded flat correction. Elliott wave expanded flat correction, right? Now, Elliott wave expanded flat correction, we said that we sell or buy after a breakout of the C leg. So this from here, this is your A, B, C, right? So we sell after the breakout of the C leg. Okay. Now there is a breakout over here, your stop loss here. So we're expecting, it to move for a very long time. Now this is the weekly. Now let's go to the daily time frame. We want to find reasons to sell. Okay. Now we had this one. So it came here, break of market, break of structure. It came to the supply zone. Then it caused a break of structure again. So there was a break of structure here. It came back to the supply zone. Break of structure, came back. This one too. So it was forming a swing low, a swing high and a swing low, right? Now, this has broken the structure. That means there is a break of structure here. And it came back to the supply zone here, right? It came back to the supply zone. So that means that we are looking for selling opportunity to sell. Okay. So there's already a breakout. After it came back to the supply zone, there was another block here, right? So it came back to the supply zone, and that means that we are looking for a breakout to sell down over here. Now, it has already broken out on the daily time frame. So on the 1 hour, we are looking for reasons to buy, to sell this pair. I've seen a break of structure here. So I'm expecting it to move to these zones. Now, once it comes back to the supply zones, that means that I'll be looking for selling opportunity. Once it comes back to the supply zone, I'll be looking for selling opportunity to sell all the way down. I'm going to sell all the way down till DXY complete the deep crab pattern on the daily or weekly time frame. Okay. So until DXY complete the pattern on the daily or weekly time frame. Over here. Okay. So until DXY complete, I'm not leaving the sell for pound USD. Okay. So there are so many pairs we are also looking at. There are so many pairs. Those on YouTube, if you like the video, please don't forget to press on the like button so that the algorithm can also recommend it to other viewers. Okay, a moment, guys, a moment. Okay, a moment, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm back. What's up, guys? So what are we also looking at again? What are we looking at again? Again and again and again? Chai. Okay. So guys, that's what I'm expecting for DXY, pound USD, and the rest, right? Okay. Now let's look at, okay, someone is saying Bitcoin, would look at it, Bitcoin. And let's look at the indices. So US 30, which is the USTEC. We will also be looking at US 500, US NASDAQ, and all those kind of indices, right? Okay, so let's look at US. I'm sure US 500. Okay, let me see whether I can add US 100 and the rest, right? US 30. Let me see US 30. Okay. Let me see US. Do we have, okay, US 30. Okay, so US 30, US 30. Let's look at US 30, US 30. Boom, boom, boom. It's just following our pattern. It's just following our pattern like that. So it's just following our pattern. Yeah. Hmm. Now, this is US 30. So US 30, there are two scenarios to this thing, right? It's either it's forming a double zigzag or it's forming a trade drive pattern. Now, let me show you guys what I mean by double zigzag and the trade drive pattern. So okay. So this is an example of a double zigzag pattern. Okay, let me. So this is it. ABC, X, ABC, right? So this is a double zigzag pattern, which will complete a WXY and start rising. Now, So take this thing into consideration. This is a double zigzag pattern. Okay, this one is a double zigzag pattern. Now let's look at what a trade drive pattern is. So, okay, so here it's saying up to 1.272. Sometimes it can go to 1.618. So that means that from here, from here to here is X. So from here to here is A. Now you see that it ended at 61.8, right? Now, okay. Now from here to here, you see it ended at 1.618. So that means that from here to here, we should have 61.8. So that means that I'm expecting it here, right? And drop to complete the trade drive pattern. However, it can also be seen as a double zigzag. That means that the whole move from here, the whole move from the downside to the top is an impulsive move. And this one is the correction of the whole move from here to here. So in that case, that's at 38.2. So that means that, like in that case, this one would have seen as a double zigzag this way. A, B, C, X. A, B, C. Then to go up, right? I hope you saw it with the double zigzag correction. So there are two scenarios. If it should sell from this level, when it gets here, if it should fall from this level, that means that it's completing a trade drive pattern. However, if it should continue the up move, then that means that it's a double zigzag. And I've showed you what a double zigzag is. So that's the double zigzag. ABCX, ABC. So the same thing, ABCX, ABC. So it can continue going up, or it can form a trade drive pattern. And the trade drive pattern, I've showed you from here to here, should retrace 61.8. going down should be between 1.272 to 1.618. Then that means that from here to here, it should retrace to 1.8. Then it will continue to 1.618. Okay. So that is the catch. We are having either a buy or a sell based on these two patterns for US 30. The same with US 500, S&P 500. You can see I've also drawn it. So this on the daily time frame. So this can be ABCX, ABC. It can go up, or it's forming a trade drive pattern, which is from here to here, 61.8. It didn't touch the 78. Now from here to here, it came to the 1.618. If you trace it a little, that means that from the top to here, it should come and hit 61.8. Which is here. Now, once it hits here and it breaks down, then that means that it's going for the trade drive pattern to the downside, which will be 1.618 to the downside, which is here. You can see I've drawn it here, right? But if it decides to go as a double zigzag, like ABCX, ABC, then that means that it's going up for a very long time. So these are the two scenarios with S&P 500, the same as US 30, the same as US 100. So all of them have the same pattern. Okay. Now, which pair is someone told me to look at Bitcoin. So let's look at Bitcoin, BTC. Then we'll look at pound JPY as Donny A. Martin is looking for. Mikhail said Bitcoin. So let's look at Bitcoin. So you can see I have it over here. You can see I have it over here, right? I think I already have it. You see, I was expecting an up move for this pair. I think I already have it here. So I was expecting the up move. Yes, I was already expecting the up move, right? So what is your first take profit on this one? What is your first take profit on this one? Now, this is the 4-hour. Okay, so this is the whole move for Bitcoin. This is the whole move for Bitcoin. You can see I already have it over here. This is the whole move. So from here to here is 50 fib, right? And the C extended the A. So that means that there are two patterns that are supposed to form. If you know the answer, drop it in the comment box. If you know the two patterns that are forming, drop it in the comment box before I continue. If you know the patterns that are forming, drop it in the comment box before I continue. So if you know the two patterns, the C has extended the A. If you know the two patterns that are forming, drop it in the comment box. I want to see if my STR people are really catching up. There are two patterns. Okay, is it Caritas? Yeah, Caritas Nati. Okay, so Caritas says shark or cipher. Anybody to challenge Caritas? Anybody to challenge Caritas? He said shark or cipher. Anybody to challenge Caritas? Anybody to challenge Caritas? Donny Martin, okay. So Caritas, yes, it's shark or cipher. The answer is shark or cipher. Okay. Now, so 50 and here should be like 113. Okay. So the C should be like 113. Let me measure and see whether we actually had 113. Yes, it was very close to 113. Yeah, very, very close to 113. So that means that it's above the A. So it's shark or cipher. Now, cipher, the D for cipher is 78.6 and the D for shark is 88.6. So we're looking for either a buy from here or from 88, right? Now, that means that Bitcoin is still going to drop. So on the 1 hour time frame, I saw this move. So A, B, C, B, C, right? So I saw this move and I'm expecting Bitcoin to drop to the downside. I'm expecting to drop all the way to this level. Okay, I'm expecting Bitcoin to drop all the way to this level. Okay, So there are two scenarios. There are two scenarios here. There are two scenarios here. Now, this one went above here, so it's either a shark or cipher, because the B from here to here is giving us 61. So it's either it comes to the cipher or shark. So either cipher or shark, forming this. Right? And retest the trend line, then continue down. Or even go deeper. Go deeper and continue down to where it's supposed to get to. Okay, which is this column. Okay, guys. So it's either a drop to form that. Remember, there was a breakout of structure. So when it came here, it broke. So that means that this is a break of structure. It came to the supply zone, which is this zone, to the other block here, right? So that means that we should continue seeing it fall down from here to the downside. So you can take an attempt, sell, and put your stop loss above here and see it grow. At least when it breaks this level, you can close it and wait for the retest. Then you join. Or this can also just come to this zone. Can just come to this zone and make one more attempt to the top before dropping. The reason now, this can form an A, B, C, D, and go for last leg, which is E. Oh, it has already gone for it. E here, but this did not reach the down here. So this could be the a down and go for another E leg before dropping. So that means that we can have another leg up before dropping. Okay. So all what you have to do is that, at least for the first scenario, look for a downtrend here to at least the support line before you jump to the top. Or once it breaks, look for a reversal or the pull back to the trend line, and it will drop to the downside. Okay. So look for these two scenarios. I've showed you guys. It's either it drops to form the harmonic pattern to the downside to here, retest and drop, or it forms a 5-wave triangle to here and continue to the top before dropping. Any of them can happen. So take note of that. Take note of that. Okay. Okay. I think, please, if this is your first time joining this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's very, very important to me. And if you've not liked the video, this is an opportunity. Please like the video right now. Please like the video right now so that the algorithm can also recommend this video to others, right? So keynote to take with this is XSS USD we are selling and USD XSS we are buying. Okay, Bitcoin is expected to drop down more to at least 12,000 before we see the up move. You should take that into consideration. Okay. Next week we are starting our trading floor. So at the Gold Forex Institute Academy. So if you want to make some profit, you want to trade with like-minded traders, you can join us. We'll publish the flyer so that you can join us at our trading floor and we'll be making money together, okay? And if you are not in Accra and you are out of Accra, we'll try and see whether we can also start the online sessions, the online floor trading, okay? So that you can also join. And remember, it's a premium service. Now, if you've not joined the Telegram group, it has been pinned to the top. Try and join the Telegram group. There is also a chat or a discussion page for the Telegram group. So look for it and join. I would also drop the link in the Telegram group so that you can also join and make some meaningful analysis on the chat. Okay. And next week, Monday, please, if you've not subscribed to the STR strategy, this is an opportunity for you. This 1,500 Ghana cedis. This is like almost, it's less than $200. And this is one of the deep but cheapest course you can ever have. And I told you very soon I'll stop teaching. So this is the opportunity for you guys to join and make some cash. Okay. Join so that you'll be able to understand whatever you are doing on the chart. Know the deep aspect of the chart. And that's why, you see, the reason why people don't make money is that they don't want to learn the deep things on the chart. They don't want to learn the difficult things. And the difficult things is what makes you see the chart very clearly. And once you're able to master it, you're able to analyze the chart the right way. If Forex was easy, like everybody, every Forex trader would be a millionaire. You understand? It is not easy. That is why you need to learn from the right mentor, guys. That is why 13 years experience on the market is never a joke. So please learn the right way. I've seen mentors, I've seen mentees that I've groomed them myself, and they are even starting to become better because they followed my footsteps and they learned it the right way. Remember, a student at a point can even be better than a teacher. It's because he learned it from the right teacher and he also improved on it. Okay, we are all here to learn. It doesn't mean I'm so much better than you. You can also be better, but come on, you are not paying me for what I'm teaching you. You are paying me for my time. And that is why the course is very cheap. For the foundation course, it's absolutely free. But with the STR strategy course, come on. If you want, the government will not come and put money in your pocket. This is an opportunity. Don't miss Monday to Friday STR strategy course. The classroom session, the same time, 11 a.m. GMT. The online session, we'll have it at 6:30 p.m. GMT. Don't miss this course. Don't miss this course. If you're an old student, please don't forget to join us from Wednesday or Thursday to Friday. Okay, don't forget to join us because it will also refresh your minds on some of the things you've forgotten and also become better off. Okay. Sally Sudusu, thank you very much. Yes, I have the cheapest call because I know mentors who are charging $300, $500, $1,000 and the rest. You understand? And this is very, very cheap. Looking at the content of the course, this is very, very cheap. So please, if you've not joined the course, this is an opportunity for you to join. Don't sit home and think that you have it all. I'm telling you, Forex is very easy to learn, but very difficult to master. That's why you always need to exercise your mind every day. Read. Whatever we've taught you the path. So try to project whatever we've taught you. Learn wide on whatever we've taught you. When you DM me, I can recommend some books for you to become better. Okay, can recommend some books for you to become very, very better. Okay, I'm very accessible. Like if you want to contact me, it's very, very easy to contact me because I've made it very easy for everybody to contact me. There are some mentors you have to pay before you can even contact them. Some mentors, when you even DM them, they will not even respond. I'm not that kind of mentor. Okay, so please, if you want to have the most of me, just pay a little for my time and I can give you all those services. Okay, so we'll be doing this. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, come on. What I'm doing for you is very good. So the best is for you to subscribe to my channel so that the algorithm can also see whatever I'm doing and also recommend it to other viewers. So we'll meet in the Telegram group. I'm going to do another live in the Telegram group, very short, maybe 15 minutes. And subscribe to the channel. If you've not liked the video, please like the video right now. Please like the video. Okay. So don't forget to join the Telegram group. My name is Dr. Harmonics as usual. So don't forget to join the Telegram group. We have the chat session. We have the live chat, the discussion page. Don't forget to also join the discussion page, right? Don't forget to join the discussion page too. It's very, very important. Okay, it's very, very important. So my name is Dr. Harmonics, as usual, your favorite mentor. And it is on the chat with Dr. Harmonics session. See you in the next video. And I promise you, I'm going to give you nothing but the best. Okay, I'm going to give you nothing but the best. Okay, so see you in my next video. Peace. I'm out.